Though rich with French Canadian history, Plattsburgh isn't exactly known for its diversity. But that's exactly what we found on display at SUNY Plattsburgh's Night of Nations.
The goal is through entertainment to get people to open their eyes to the different cultures and be more aware and more curious about those cultures. I've ceased to be surprised by the fact that we've filled the Giltz Auditorium as we have for the last several years. And we are always trying to engage one of my goals in my role is to do as much education within the community and to try to really impact not just this small campus community, but the entire community in positive ways with the enrollment of international students. So I was really happy to see the pre-show with the goal of engaging younger people. And so when we went around from room to room, I was very pleased to see not only my own children, but the children of many of the people I know on this campus who brought their kids for that particular event.
I have learned about Sri Lanka and Caribbean so far, so I am making a Chinese decoration, and this is one that I've already made.
It's good for us to come together as groups from different nations around the world to give people about our pride about our own country, and I think it makes it a very important thing to show Plattsburgh.
Tonight we're going to be doing a dance along with somewhat like display a bit of what Carnival is like. It's just a big celebration where everybody dresses up in costumes. You get the day off from work, from school, and everybody just have a celebration in the streets. It makes it a bit easier to cope with my studies because, of course, you know, we're here students, you know, to do well academically, but also it's very good to know that you have a niche here on campus, because since I'm Caribbean, it's good to know that there's a Caribbean association that I could be a part of and meet other Caribbean students from different islands, not just mine.
So many nations were represented, if not on stage, then in the audience.
I had to go through a lot of stuff. I mean, the ups and downs, and like with no family, no friends, different environment, different people, just in general. Ever since the international orientation, because we're all internationals, we all know like it's a big step for us to even, like alone the whole step to come to the United States is big. So we just kind of like blended in with each other. We've been friends ever since.
Even though these students are only here for about 4 years, they bring so much to Plattsburgh during their short stay.
We have students from all over the world. We are representing 62 countries on our campus. And so by default, they're bringing a global perspective into the academic environment. Simple things like food service. You know, we became aware that rice is not simply rice. There are different kinds of rice, and different countries like their rice cooked in different ways. So we've adapted in our dining halls. We've adapted the times of our meals because if you're in Spain, eating dinner at 5:30 is absurd. So making the dinner hours a little bit later. So I've been very proud of the way Plattsburgh has responded in general as an institution to the needs and desires of international students as they came to our campus. I think that it would be a shame if we don't have an impact community-wide if it only stays on this campus. But as you can see, you know, if you walk around campus, simply having students wander about and go about their lives and having students in the residence hall from other countries has really changed Plattsburgh in a way. I've been here 22 years, and it's a very different place as a result of having a large population of international students than it was when I began.
They bring in diversity that you don't see in a normally homogeneous area like we live in. We're in a pretty, isolated area, as it were, with a largely French-Canadian-based population. So to bring in a diversity of students like this adds to the community, and it opens people's eyes to what else is out there.